Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank for all of those people who have seen my previous videos and you liked them, shared them, subscribed. I'm truly grateful for all of that, and what makes me even happier that you are back again. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I'm very glad that you found me, and I hope that this reading is gonna be helpful for all of you. Today we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of October. But as usual, in the areas of money, career, and finance. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Before we start the reading, Taurus, I actually went back a couple of your readings for money, career, finance, and you'll see that there's kind of a repeating message here. So at the end, I'm gonna kind of have a summary in terms of what is that I see. But anyway, let's dive into it and let's see what's going on. So Taurus, at the center of your reading, you do have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is this beautiful new beginning. It's a new chapter in our life that makes us extremely happy. This is kind of like the card that makes you so happy that you don't even know if you should cry or laugh from joy. This can be a new project that you're starting. This can be a new job, a new position, or some of you might be starting your own business. What's really important here is the new chapter, a new chapter that makes you very happy. And this is a great card in terms of creative endeavors. So some of you might be thinking about working in a more creative field. So whatever it is, it is a great new chapter that would really make you happy. Your reading starts with the Hierophant, which is the Taurus energy, and the Hierophant is, first of all about having faith, trusting yourself. The Hierophant is the middleman between the earth and the heavens. And this can indicate a couple of things. This is a great card when you are working in a community. It can be an indication of working in a large organization. It is also can be teaching, education, and it is also the card of commitment. It can be an indication of making a commitment with somebody. This can be a partnership. This can be a new agreement. It can be a new job. Whatever this is connected to some kind of a community. The next we have here is the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is all about feeling lack, feeling left out, feeling alone, not feeling enough. So this can be an indication for some of you are going through some difficult time. This is the card of struggles. There's some in your money, career, finance area. There's definitely some struggles have been going on. Again, this can be some of you might have lost your job, some of you might have lost your business, and you might have some financial difficulty as well. Maybe it is very hard to get back to being employed. And this is kind of like the card where you really need to work on to see things positively, as hard as it is. Do your affirmation, do your positive reinforcement, meditate, and try to make sure that you're getting out of the lack mentality. Like I think you need to do some really hard you need to do some very hard work here. And again, like focus on your abilities. Don't focus on your on whatever you cannot do. Focus on what can you do, and that should help you again, like you really need to focus on changing your attitude, having faith. If you've seen my previous videos, you've seen them us talking about having faith and trusting yourself. The next card we have here is the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is the card of conflict and competition, and this is a hardcore conflict. So if you are employed, you must, or you're working, this is the card that tells me that there's serious conflict at where you are, and this conflict is based on lack of communication, and kind of like when everybody is out for themselves, stabbing each other's back, and they do everything to win, and some people lose, some people walk away from it, and some people win, but nobody is really a winner in this situation. It's a kind of like a lose-lose situation. Now this can also mean that you might be feeling like a loser. I'm gonna just say it as I think. You're kind of feeling that you're not going anywhere. You're feeling stuck. You're the one who kind of lost this battle, whatever you're kind of going through. So one thing I'd like to kind of call your attention to, you do have 5, 5, 5 in the very first row. So 5, 5, 5 is an indication of change. But sometimes, fives are kind of like a warning that some change is coming into your life. I definitely would like you to look up the angel number 555 there, because there might be some message for you in terms of your money, career, finances. And sometimes you might have seen this number combination many times, but generally 555, it is an indication of change, and sometimes it can be a nudge from the universe that there's some kind of a move that you have to make, and some kind of a step that I think you need to make to kind of have this great new beginning, that what is here. And the next card we have here is the Fool, which is the card of brand new start. And this is kind of like taking that step, right? Like we talked about with the previous 555, that there's some kind of a step you have to make. And this is the card that's indicating to make that leap of faith, make that step in the unknown. Because the whole tarot cards with the tarot starts with the Fool's journey, which is kind of like indicating that just have that leap of faith, trust yourself, trust the guidance that you're doing, that you're on the right path. So make sure that you are not afraid of making this new step, whatever is ahead of you, because this is the card of new start. It can be a new job, a new project, starting your own business, whatever is gonna be new for you. There's some kind of a leap of faith that you have to make. And the next we have here is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is all about being anxious, having anxiety, being afraid of something, and something that really worries you. Right, like these are kind of worries that keeps you up all night. Now definitely this is connected to the Five of Swords. It is connected to the Five of Pentacles and the new beginning to a certain degree. Maybe you're hoping for some new beginning, you're not feeling enough, you're feeling like a loser, and that keeps you up all night. Again, I think there's a lot of thought process here. You need to kind of work on your thought process to definitely make some improvements on it. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel and to make sure that the message gets out to the people who need it the most. And for you, it is only a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. You have no idea how much you helped me with that. And I'm always happy to read in the comments what's going on in your life. So the next we have here is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is all about being indecisive and not making a decision. You're kind of there's some kind of a choice you have to make here. Again, this choice is different for everybody. It is definitely related to this new beginning, this new beginning that would make you happy. But there's something that's kind of holding you back. Maybe you're kind of in an analysis paralysis mode, and you are trying to evaluate two options. Again, these two options can be different for everybody. It can be maybe you have two job offers, maybe you have a promotion or staying in your job, maybe you have to make a decision whether you want to be employed or you want to go on your own, start your own business, or the other way around, right? There's some kind of a decision that you don't see, or you don't want to see this opportunity. And always when this card comes up, just trust your gut, trust your intuition. Deep down, you already know what the answer is, but you are afraid to make this decision. Now, since we have the Five of Swords, which is the card of conflict, we always have to talk about that. This conflict, you might be in between people, because whenever the Two of Swords comes up, it can indicate that there are two opposite parties in a conflict, and you're kind of sitting in between, and you don't want to take sides. So that's definitely possible. But again, you need to follow your instinct. You need to follow your intuition here. The next we have here is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is all about taking a break, sleeping on something, and rethinking your situation. But it is also a card of healing, meditation. It is healing because it is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is the card that tells me that you went through some difficult times, heartache that pains you. Maybe you lost your job, like, with the Four of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. There's definitely in the cards that some of you might have lost your job, and you're kind of trying to heal and restart your whole career. But again, there's some kind of a decision here that you have hard time making. So try to meditate, try to think about it. But I think you're already thinking a lot. Like, that's kind of the issue, that you're overthinking it. Like, you have the Nine of Swords there, where your thoughts are keeping you up all night. So I think it would be just, whatever your situation, what I can see from the cards, it's just better for you to take that leap of faith, trust the guidance of the universe, and you would be able to find your true happiness, which is represented by the Ace of Cups. And I had two cards popping up for the last, which is the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So let's start with the Nine of Wands, because that's definitely an indication here that you are very exhausted. You've been through many battles, right, with the Five of Swords, through this conflict or inner conflict, whatever you're kind of going through, and you're exhausted, you're ready to give up, you had enough, and you're ready to throw in the towel. But when the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wand comes up, it's an indication that you're actually close to achieving whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're working on, and you've been here before, you know how to get through the situation. So keep pushing through, keep going. There's definitely a heavy energy here with all of these swords energy and the Five of Pentacles, and like there's definitely struggle, etc., etc. But keep pushing, because when the Nine of Wand comes up, this is the card of persistent. You need to keep going, you need to keep pushing through. And the Queen of Wands is a great energy. She is very attractive. She is able to get whatever she wants. If she's applying for a job, she's gonna get it, because she's radiant. She knows how to get, how to attract things. She doesn't care what others think as well. So maybe that's the one that keeps you up all night. Oh my God, what will XYZ think if I do this? And the Queen of Wands is kind of this energy of being adventurous as well. So don't be afraid to be adventurous. Try new things. You don't know what's going to stick. Because, you know, she likes the adventure. She's optimistic as well, right? Like she's very radiant. She's optimistic, and that's kind of gets her to get whatever she wants. Again, it's a very great energy if you're trying to have your own business, but she's very productive as well. Like when she gets to do works, it's a people kind of always amazed. Oh my God, how the hell is she able to get all these done? This is a very good indication of a leadership position of any kind. So I don't think that you like, she's very talented. And when we look at the bottom of the deck, you actually have the King of Pentacles, which is the card of money, luxury, long-term stability. So now comes kind of like my summary, Taurus. So I went through back your money, career, finance readings for like September, August, July, and what I've seen, you have some recurring themes. You have the Hierophant, the Five of Swords, the Two of Swords. Were definitely some recurring cards here, which, you know, it's all about some kind of a conflict and being afraid of making a decision. Now, obviously, I don't know what kind of decision you have to make here, but there's some kind of a leap of faith that you need to make. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust the guidance, whatever you're getting, because right now, you know, just seeing the same cards over and over again, I'm kind of getting it that things are not necessarily changing. Although there's an option, there's a potential here for a great new beginning, but I think your analysis paralysis is really holding you back. Now, that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.